These morning quotes remind us that every morning brings with it a blank canvas. Each day is waiting to be filled with inspiration, motivation, and a chance to achieve our goals. As the sun peaks over the horizon, we seek the perfect words to jumpstart our day, setting the tone for success and positivity. These morning quotes will have you channeling your inner Hermione Granger while singing Hakuna Matata at the top of your lungs. So grab your coffee, put on your thinking cap, and prepare to infuse your mornings with a delightful blend of knowledge and entertainment. Therefore, it is so important that we have some of our favorite quotes and thoughts available to us, whether in our minds on paper, taped to our mirrors, or in our planners. Have a positive start to the day, which increases your chances of remaining happy throughout the day. Increase your focus, memory, and awareness. Be more productive at work. Be more present with your loved ones. Make each day your masterpiece. John Wooden. It is never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. Success is going from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. Karen Lamb. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Zig Ziglar. Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Benjamin Franklin. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. Beverly Sills.
Build your own dreams, or someone else will hire you to build theirs. Farrah Gray. Your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions. Albert Einstein. I would rather die of passion than of boredom. Vincent van Gogh. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. I didn't fail the test. I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. Benjamin Franklin. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost. The best dreams happen when you're awake. Cherry Gilderbloom. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Will Rogers. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost. The best dreams happen when you're awake. Cherry Gilderbloom. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Will Rogers. Someday is not a day of the week. Denise Brennan Nelson. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat. Just get on. Sheryl Sandberg. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. Happiness is not something ready-made, it comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be. Grandma Moses. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. Everything has beauty, but not everyone can see Confucius. It's time to start living the life you've imagined. Henry James. Either you run the day, or the day runs you. Jim Rohn. Jim. Don't worry about failures. Worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. Jack Canfield. There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. Aristotle. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Confucius. If you want to get your work done 50% faster in a given day, meditate for 20 minutes in the morning. Tim Ferriss. The best revenge is massive success. Frank Sinatra. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. Vince Lombardi. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Robert Schuller. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Roy T. Bennett. Limitations live only in our minds. But if we use our imaginations, our possibilities become limitless. Jamie Paolinetti. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Lou Holtz. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. Jimmy Johnson. The only thing worse than starting something and failing is not starting something. Seth Godin, dream big and dare to fail. Norman Vaughan. Norman. I am thankful for all those who said no to me. It's because of them. I'm doing it myself. Albert Einstein. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Les Brown. Though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. Karl Bard. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. Roy T. Bennett. Always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else. Judy Garland. The individual who says it is not possible should move out of the way of those doing it. Tricia Cunningham. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Napoleon Hill. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Henry S. Haskins. It is not a daily increase, but a daily decrease. Hack away at the inessentials. Bruce Lee. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhi. Be pleasant until 10 o'clock in the morning and the rest of the day will take care of itself. Elbert Hubbard. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua J. Marine. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Henry Ford. For each new morning, let there be flow of love. Let there be light of happiness in every direction. Amit Ray. Each morning offers lessons in light. For the morning light teaches the most basic of truths. Light chases away darkness. Anasazi Foundation. This morning, do something different. When you wake up in the morning, wake your forgotten and forsaken dreams up as well. Wake them up like an insisting rooster. Mehmet Murat Ildan. In the morning, wonder and be generous like the sun. In the evening, meditate and be kind like the moon. Debasish Merida. I understand our mornings can be busy. However, if we cannot make time for God now, then when Ashley Orman. I never wake up in the morning and wonder why I am here. I wake up and wonder why I am not making here better. Jeffrey Fry. Huh. When you wake up every morning, let Thanksgiving be your first thought. Layla Gifty, Akita. It was a morning like other mornings, and yet perfect among mornings. John Steinbeck. Climb the day, drop your dreams. Possess the day. Gail, Carson Levine. You must wake up in the morning, thinking of things you could change in and about your life on a daily basis. Sunday, Adelaya. Mornings are like almost clean slates. I say almost clean because the residue of yesterday's is sometimes stuck on them. Medea Sharif. No one can ever bring the morning back at midnight. Munya Khan. The first few moments of the day are some of the most important as they can determine the mood for the rest of the day. Daniel Willey. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. Nothing is more beautiful than the loveliness of the woods before sunrise. George Washington Carver. There is no traffic jam along the extra mile. Roger Staubach. Be willing to be a beginner every single morning. Meister Eckhart. Be miserable. Or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's always your choice. Wayne Dyer.